let's create a copy of this. Copying this. Create another copy of this. And that's how we would have won had I not messed up that there. Welcome back to the channel. It's MTG Gnome here, and today we're hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's MTG Gnome here, and today we're gonna be checking out Golos, but the main star of the deck is going to be the Kami War. I wanted to make a deck around the Kami War just to kind of do something different. So the main goal of the deck is to get Kami War out and kind of abuse its abilities. So that is the main game plan. The reason why we are playing Golos is because Golos is the backup plan if things start going wrong, because Golos is a good plan B commander. Not only does he ramp you hard and gives you a lot of mana, but once you have all that mana, you don't have nothing to do with it. Hey, just spin Golos if you can. So that's what we're going to be doing here today. And the deck holds up pretty well, but it's a little janky. So let me go over it real quick. What I wanted to do was try to abuse its abilities as much as possible. So the main goal of what we're going to try to be doing is going to get Kami of Transmutation, making each permanent in our hand perpetually become an artifact in addition to its other types. So we want the Kami of Transmutation to turn the Kami War into an artifact. And then we can start playing stuff like Sculpting Steel and Saheli Sublime Artificer. We can have one of our artifacts, one of our mana rocks, become a Okagachi made manifest when it transforms into Dragon Spirit. You can also Fable of the Mirror Breaker. When this transforms into Reflections of Kiki-Jiki, you can create a token that's a copy of the Okagachi made manifest. Weaver of Harmony, we can copy the activated or triggered ability of the Kami War. So we can copy the Okagachi made manifest, or we can copy one of the chapters from the Kami War itself. So it's a pretty good card to put in the deck. There's a few cards in here that I might have overcompensated for, like Croaking Counterpart, Vizier of Many Faces. I put this in here because I thought we were going to be making the Kami War a creature, but that's a lot harder than I actually planned it on being. So, but you do want to keep Mythos of the Luna because you can create a token as a copy of target permanent. So we make a copy of Kami War or the Okagachi. Marie is the same thing, except it makes it a legendary, but we're not worried about the legendary rule because the Kami War isn't a legendary spell, so it really doesn't matter too much on that front. Lithoform Engine also can copy Okagachi or Kami War's abilities. Helma Host can make copies of the Okagachi made manifest or copies of Golos, which is pretty crazy. And then there's two things in here, Rocco and Finale of Devastation, to go search up the Kami of Transmutation. Sometimes you're not going to have the Kami of Transmutation, so you're just going to have to copy it with things like Morit or Mythos of the Luna or Mirror Maid. And then the plan C of the deck is going to be Kiora Best of Sea God. This can close out games too. So you can use all those other effects to copy Kiora Best of Sea God, which is pretty funny. So you really want to copy Kiora Best of Sea God or the Kami War. And then to go search up the Kami War or Kiora Best of Sea God if Kami War gets removed, we have Moonblessed Cleric, Idyllic Tutor, Search for Glory, Grim Tutor, Wishclaw Talisman, Sterling Grove. We have quite a bit of ways to go get our enchantments that we need to close out the game. And so the rest of the deck is going to be your ramp spells, like our artifact spells. We have a ton of ramp spells. Key to the Archive, Chromatic Ori, Chromatic Lantern, Skyclave Relic, Celestis, Replicating Ring, Arcane Signet, Coastal Heart, Guardian Idol, Mindstone, Ornithopter Paradise, and Llanowar Elves. So no shortage of ramp in our deck. And then we have a bunch of sweepers like Day of Judgment, Settle the Wreckage, Cleansing Nova, Doomscar, Battle of Frost and Fire to go search it up with Idyllic Tutor if you really need to, Farewell, Casualties of War, Ruinous Ultimatum, Binding the Old Gods, Phyrexian Scriptures. There's just a lot of removal in the deck, and we're gonna need it because Golos is a Hell Q commander, and you just face all the good commanders, so it's no shortage of challenge there. As far as our lands go, we're not running any basics, so we're just running the shock lands of each color, the pathways of each color, and the Innistrad and Crimson Vow land of every color. We're running 5 triomes, the Ikoria triomes, and World Tree, of course, Ancient Ziggurat, Buried Ruin, Cascading Cataracts, and Command Tower. And that is our deck, guys. Let me know what you think of the deck. If you guys like the channel, please consider subscribing. It means a lot to me, and we're almost at 1K, so I appreciate all you guys for that. If you guys want to build a paper commander deck, can't build one with Golos because Golos is banned in commander, but you can always rule 0 with your pod. Hit that TCG Player affiliate link down below. Gives me a small kickback, helps the channel out a ton, and lets TCG Player know that I'm a good partner. So hopefully you guys can help me out with that. And if you guys want to join the Discord I'm in, give me a shout. I'm a part of MTG Josh's Discord. He's a really great guy, really good content creator. You can talk to us about anything Magic related. or Star Wars related, anime related, pretty much anything in there, music, whatever. With that, guys, let's get into the deck and let's see how the deck does, shall we? Okay, we go first with a pretty good hand, actually. The Idyllic Tutor, go get the Kami War. We got Morit to copy the Kami War. This might be the game. This might be the game where we actually do it. We'll see, though. We'll see. Unless our opponent doesn't quit. We'll see. Hopefully he doesn't. If we draw a land, we can play Lantern. Nice. We play a Lantern and we play Signet. Let's just play Golos. Let's see what he does. Let's see how he reacts to this. We'll pass turn. Ideally, he would want to play Golos too. Ideally. So he removes our Golos. But let's try and play him again. Rocco is very good. Guess we don't need the Kamiya transmutation with Rocco, since we don't have anything that's going to copy artifacts. Nice. Plays Mizzix Mastery just to get rid of Golos. You know what? That's okay. Let's do it one more time so we get enough mana. So this is just stupid, bro. Golos is so stupid. I don't understand. Just so we get enough mana so we can do all our shenanigans in one turn. I really just played Golos to get the land. I didn't play him to play his ability. Ooh, we just milled Swords of Plowshares and Roland's Epiphany. Alright, so let's go get our Kami War. Then we'll play Rocco for 2. So we get the Kami transmutation. Making everything in our hand an artifact. Because we do the jank stuff, man. We do the jank stuff. Curious what his deck is, though, because he milled Swords of Plowshares and Roland's Epiphany. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Depending on what he does, he might just draw a fresh hand. Oh, Cataclysmic Gearhawk. Each player chooses an artifact, a creature, an enchantment, and a planeswalker from non-land permanents they control, then sacrifice the rest. So our artifact, we're going to keep the Chromatic Lantern. We're going to keep Golos. Keep Golos, we'll keep Chromatic Lantern. That's it, right? Lotus. So we did lose some mana there. That kind of sucks. But let's play the Kami War. Get rid of his thing there. Also play the Fable, the Mirror Breaker. I don't know if he's gonna -7 the Liliana. It'd probably be like kind of a waste, to be honest. Let's do this. Let's see what he does. Okay. That's what I thought he would do. Let's see what he plays. He's gonna play Golos. So now we play Morit. Make a copy of the Kami War. And then we go from there. Let's return that. Discard up to 2 cards. You can discard that. And then he's probably going to fold here. Let's just do it anyway. Because it's the fun play. Golos again. He cast a Golos late in the game, so he can really cast Golos as much as he wants from now on. Oh, nice. Weaver of Harmony. Turn that to your hand, my friend. The sound is messed up. This is going to be awesome because now we can copy the reflections of Kiki Jiki. It's going to be some good stuff coming up here in a second. If he doesn't quit. Cycles that. So we can make a copy of Okagachi, which is going to be pretty solid. So I'm not going to blow up his Golos. I want him to stick around. So I'm going to just I'm going to go to combat, make a copy of the Okagachi. I just have 2 Okagachis. But this is going to trigger, but that's not going to do anything when it triggers, so technically doesn't have a backside. But here's what we can do. Oh, I messed up. I thought that was, I don't know why I thought that was, damn it. I messed that up entirely. Let's create a copy of this. Copying this. Create another copy of this. And that's how we would have won, had I not messed up that there. Oh, that would have been awesome. That would have been awesome. I got 3 Okagachis on the field. I messed up because I thought that the trigger, when it was asking me if I wanted to copy the trigger, and I was like, oh crap. I just went straight to combat. No. You're no fun. Hey, Burning Rune Demon's pretty good. Let's copy that. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. Why is the sound messed up? Let's play our Golos. This is the battle of the Goloses. No! Damn. He managed to destroy Fable of the Mirror Breaker and our Kami War. Opponent doesn't want us to have fun. Damn. Oh, we could have won this, man. That would have been GG's. No, we're not going to copy that. We don't need to copy that. So we're going to spin Golos. I really don't need to, but yes. Oh, we can't do it again. Just play Panharmonicon. I'm kind of scared what he's going to bring out. He's not going to block the Weaver, is he? Not with the Golos. I guess he could, because he can just bring back the Golos with the Elspeth Conquers Death. Guess he didn't see that. Got a few things he can bring back. And he can activate Golos twice. That's a smart move because he knows the Phyrexian Scriptures is about to go off. I guess we could choose enchantment too. That could be the enchantment. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, he kind of hurt himself there because now he can't do Golos twice. Damn, he had nothing but land. But he can do Golos again, so let's see what he gets. Hopefully nothing good. Ooh. Nissa shakes the world. That's interesting. I don't think he can cast a Petty Theft on our Golos, though. I don't think so. Yeah, he can. Okay. This game would have been far from over had I not screwed up earlier. It's going to take up all our mana just to bring Golos back. We could Farewell, exiling his graveyard in the process, but the Farewell is not going to hit Nissa. Guess what we can do is just play Panharmonicon. You know what, let's do this first. Exile all creatures, all graveyard. So let's just do all that good stuff. Let's play the Panharmonicon. And we were 1 off from playing Burning Rune Demon 2. So his Golos cost just as much as our Golos. No way he had enough for that. Wow. That's pretty good. Let's get the Burning Rune Demon action going. Ruinous Ultimatum. Casualties of War. Let's give him that ultimatum. Either way, I'm playing one of them. Guess we do need a sweeper too, don't we? Let's do that. It really doesn't matter. We're gonna Casualties of War, Artifact, Creature, Land, Planeswalker. Artifact, Creature. He doesn't even have World Tree. What the hell? That's weird. Planeswalker. Alright. We're sitting pretty good. Oh my god, he just keeps bringing back Golos. That's all you can do. That's all you can... Oh my god, we just got Spark Double. I could Spark Double for the Burning Rune Demon and go get something that can just... Let's do that. Let's do that. Because we can go get something to deal with the Golos. Pretty funny, actually. Let's not get that. Let's go get... Let's just make him have to choose between these two. Just know there's no way out between Void Ren and Infernal Grasp. GG's, man. GG's. Oh, that was a hard fought game. We should have been won that, but you know, that's my trigger finger going off. Okay, our first opponent is going to be Bolos the Ravager. With a pretty bad hand, I would say. We have no ramp, so let's mulligan. This is a little bit better. Although we don't have a way to destroy the Bolos now. Whereas last turn we had the Casualties of War. So we'll see how this goes. Play the Arcane Signet, and then maybe we'll play the Triome here. And then play the Cleric or play Mirror Maid. Mirror Maid can copy the Signet, or we can go get our Kami War. Because that's exactly what we want. We do have to reveal the Kami War, so he'll know it's coming. It's just a matter of if he'll counter it. We're going to do the thing because this is what our deck wants to do. That's why we have these cards. We're going to go get the Kami War, put it on top. I mean, he can play Bolos next turn, but it's not going to do much. I'd be really surprised if he had Mill, though, in his deck. As a Bolos deck, kind of don't want that. But who am I to judge what's in your deck? So we could play Golos here, try to get a land, but might get countered. So let's just see. Pretty sure it's going to get countered. No, he just Lightning Bolts the Moonblast Cleric and Doomsblade the Golos. You know what? That is fine with me. We still get the World Tree because we'll be able to cast all our spells because we have the Command Tower. So this is going to enter as our 6th land. We'll have all our colors. And depending on how this works, we might be okay. As long as we're not facing a too control-y matchup. Damn, did he not draw a land in any of that? That's wild. Now at this point, we just go get whatever. We could go get, well, I was going to say we could go get Buried Ruin, but we have it in here. At this point, we would like to have something to go fetch the Kami, but not the Kami War. It's a different Kami. It's the one that makes our hand, everything in our hand, artifacts. It's a pretty good card. For now, we can just spin Golos and just have fun with it. So he hit nothing but an Ornithopter and some land. Hey, that's the risk you take when you play Golos. Oh no, he has the letter of acceptance. Oh wait, no, I thought that was the one that exiles cards from your graveyard. The one from Crimson Vow, I believe. There's another mana rock for 3 that pays 2 and tap it to exile a target card from a graveyard. I thought that's what this was. I don't know, he might just quit. He might just be like, oh, I'm so far behind on land. And he doesn't want to play Bolas because the Kami War here. So we're just going to play the Immortal Sun. He can't activate his Planeswalker abilities from the Bolas. That gets countered. You know, that's fair. I can't complain about that. But what we can do is go get back the Immortal Sun. I mean, if he has another counter spell, then we're just... He's going to have to counter this, he's going to have to counter this, he's going to have to counter this. He doesn't even know we have this yet. Unless he plays Thoughtseize or something. But then he still has to worry about Golos, because we could just spin Golos if we need to. You have so many outs with Golos, it's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, hey, that's a really good play there. It means we either cast Golos or we cast the Immortal Sun. Either way, both of them get countered if he has enough, if he has mana. So let's go for the Immortal Sun. Really, he doesn't want this to resolve, because then he can't play his Planeswalker. To Bulge Trickery. I'm cool with this. These graveyards, artifacts. Yeah. It's not the end of the world. We'll keep the scriptures out. Just in case. Oh, Chandra. That's going to put us on a small clock. Just a tad. Just a tad. We could Cure Best of Sea God and then take control of it, but I kind of want to get rid of it. We could also Cure Best of Sea God, then Mirror Maid, making another Cure Best of Sea God, which is going to be pretty funny. Oh, we should have this come in untapped then. Wasn't thinking about that. Let's see what he's going to do. 6 mana. 7. I mean, we could have took care of the Chandra.
Is it just me, or is it getting a little?
Because now we're taking 2 damage every turn. I mean, it's not bad for us yet, but it could very well be very bad. I don't know if we want to wait till the 3rd chapter to take control of Chandra, to be honest. Well, Doomscar does nothing for us here, really. There's no point in him playing anything. If we foretell this, then we just lose the ability to play Golos, so he can still activate Chandra. If he +2 Chandra again, we'll be at 3. We'll take 3 life returns, so we're going to have to end this quick. Which we probably can if we have 2 Krakens on the field. He can make this a 7/7, but that's not going to do anything. So why don't we just do this? This is for the Kami War, but Cure Best of Sea God is in here just for this situation. Oh, tell me he has Soul Shatter or something, no? 2 8/8 tramples with, not tramples, 2 8/8 with hexproof. I'm taking the risk, bro. I mean, it would make sense to hit Chandra, but Chandra's already at 10. So it's not like I'm gonna kill Chandra. I could have Kami Ward the Chandra, but I like having the ability to almost take control of whatever he plays here. I mean, that might be GG's if he doesn't have anything.
Let's get toasted.
Bloodthirsty Adversary, so we can just take control of that and win the game. Well, you didn't get to see the Kami War stuff, but well, this one's going to tap it anyway, so it doesn't matter. You didn't get to see the Kami War stuff, but that's somewhat what the deck can do. Okay, we're up against Kinnan, which we got the Infernal Grass, we got the Putrefy. No black, though. Do we risk it? We could draw into some land, draw into some ramp. Might be a little too slow, no? Let's mulligan. I don't trust it. This at least has some ramp. We don't have removal now. We're going to have to rely on old Golos here. Well, that's a good card to have right now. Let's go with white, I guess. We need double white for the Day of Judgment. Do we just Day of Judgment right now? No, I think we can afford to wait one more turn. He doesn't have anything. Doesn't have anything out. Oh, this can get rid of something. This can get rid of Kinnan with also this. Hey, there's the Infernal Grasp. Do we play Golos? Do we play the Lightning Helix? I like that idea. He's probably going to scoop. Gotta kill Kinnan, man. Sorry to say. Here's Kinnan. Let's play the Humble Host. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. I probably should have went to go get the Buried Ruin, actually. So this taps for 2 now, so you can play Coma, Kogla. Play some good stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can play 7 mana things. I mean, we do have the Day of Judgment now. I kind of don't want to blow up the board because we have Helm of the Host on Golos. This is a meme deck to the fullest, man. This is awesome. Let's see what we get. Settle the Wreckage, Morit. Any permanent we control, so maybe the Key. We don't need another Golos. What is this? What's going on here? Let's get rid of the Day of Judgment. Kill the Kinnan again. I mean, he can just replay it again. There's no harm there. 3 Goloses coming at you. We got the Time Warp. So why is it black though? Is that like a, what is going on there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still got 6 mana there. That's a lot still. Can we? Let's do this first. Let's see if. So he does hold priority. Oh, maybe he'll adapt. It's pretty funny. Take an extra turn. And opponent says no. What the hell was that? That was absolutely insane. Okay, we're up against Azusa. Azusa is fast. Way faster than we are. They'd go first too. Not much we can do. This is a pretty good hand if we can get Golos down. With 5 mana. So we can Mind Stone 2, then Sculpting Steel and the Mind Stone. Giving us that 5th mana, just in case we don't happen to draw into a land. Azusa is powerful, man. Beast Whisperer, okay. No land in hand, huh? That's gotta suck. Let's go get a land. We got both our lands that we usually need right here. Buried Ruin, World Tree. Only really real lands that you really need to worry about. Questing Beast, huh? The Questing Beast does pose a problem. A slight problem, but nothing we can't handle. Ah, this is coming together very nicely. Let's play the Best of Sea God. Let's put up a big 8/8. Just in case he plays Vorinclex too, to tap our lands. I don't know how he's going to play Vorinclex, but you know these green decks, they have really crazy things. So this is going to tap him down, so Sarah, it doesn't matter. can actually take care of his board with the Mute Masker. But let's play the Weaver. Then let's play the Kami War. I mean, let's go get the Kami War. We could also go get Ruinous Ultimatum. Which that'd be pretty funny, but we have the Farewell. Then we will swing. And we can copy this. We can copy the Best to See guy too with the Weaver. It's going to be pretty funny taking control of two things. Ooh. Fresh hand. Hopefully he doesn't have a way to destroy it. Let's take his Beast Whisperer. Let's copy this. Take a Seraph. Would you like that? Oh man, that's a good game. He didn't like that too much. Okay, we're up against Asika. Pretty good hand. We got a lot of ramp. Idyllic Tutor to go get the Kami War. Mirror Maid to copy the Kami War. This is looking pretty solid. Oh nice. Triome, turn 1. Let's go. Settle the Wreckage isn't going to do much. Oh, that kind of sucks. We hit untap land, turn 2. Ooh, he didn't hit no land. Grow from the ashes, gonna ramp. We hit no land again. Let's play the Replicating Ring, then we'll play the Coastal Heart. That really doesn't matter. Maybe I should have said white. But Chromatic Lantern makes our lands tap for any color. Oh, well, maybe he's going to get rid of it. Vraska is a problem. Just because we don't have a way of dealing with it. Let's play Golos. Let's go get our favorite land in the game. The one that we always go get. The fact that you can get World Tree and just fix your mana completely with Golos is just absolutely wild to me. And Golos wasn't even printed that far before the World Tree was. Yeah. Let's put this on the blue. We'll get Golos again. Might as well. I guess I should have got Buried Ruin. Prismatic Bridge is here. We could also play Prismatic Bridge. It'd be pretty funny. But we don't have anything that's really worthy of playing from the Prismatic Bridge. So we could go get the Kami War and just go kill the Prismatic Bridge. Yes, I said Kami War. Not the Binding of the Old Gods. Get out of here. P-Bridge. Peony Bridge. Gonna swing at Vraska so she can't kill any more of our artifacts. We're gonna copy Kami War with Mirror Maid, unless he has something to destroy it. Pretty sure he's playing Super Friends with Vraska. Playing, yeah. Definitely playing Super Friends. And destroy Golos. Which is, you know, that's fine with me. We have a couple cards in our hand that's pretty much useless now. Settle the Wreckage and Phyrexian Scriptures. Farewell to Night Planeswalkers. Let's return this to your hand because we're going to blow up the... You know what? You can return that to your hand. Discard a card, please. Oath of Teferi. Wow. Alright, let's play Mirror Maid. Oh yeah. Let's play Sterling Grove. Let's wait to do the search our library for enchantment. Just because I don't know what we want to go get. He could also have Cleansing Nova. If he has Cleansing Nova, then I don't know what we would do. I guess we just keep playing Golos so we can actually spin Golos. Haha, he has his own Golos. I mean, why wouldn't you? You're playing 5 colors. Golos is just that good. I guess now we can sack the Sterling Grove and go get the Binding of the Old Gods. Yeah, let's do that, because we can also hit the Prismatic Bridge too with that. Let's Play your Golos. Buried Ruin. This can also hit Planeswalkers. So that's pretty good, right? Pretty sure he's got board wipes. He's playing Super Friends. You want to have the board wipes. Nope. Just going to play Curse Huntsman. But what are you going to destroy, my friend? The Golos? Fair choice. Fair choice. Let's put it in the command zone. Maybe he has enough mana to get rid of the Okagachi too. I don't think this one's gonna transform. Actually. Yeah, because it doesn't have a backside. So there's that. Savella acts like a Golos, so that's pretty bad. Maybe we might just want to play the binding on that. Right? But at the same time, it's not as good as the Golos. I'm trying to decide what I want to do here, because I can play the Phyrexian Scriptures 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can also play the binding on the Svella. But the Phyrexian Scriptures is going to get rid of the Svella anyway. So I don't see a point in using the binding on the Svella. Unless I play binding and then play Farewell on the Golos. I mean, let's see what happens. Worst case, he gets a Planeswalker and I blow up the Planeswalker with the Binding of the Old Gods. If he spins Svella, he's going to use all his mana to do that. Takes 8 mana. So he'll have 1 mana available. He could also get a removal spell for Okagachi. I don't know if opponent is roping us or if he's thinking. Okay, it looks like he might be roping us. Or he might just have disconnected and just said screw it. Yep, that's what he did. He tried to rope us. GG's, man.